Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be planning for the week of March 4th through the 10th in my Hobonichi weeks. But before I get started, I'll do like a really quick recap of the week. It was a really busy week. And I feel like I was fairly productive this week. I added, like, if you guys caught my plan with me from last week, I guess, for this week that we're in. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of words. But if you guys caught that, like, like I added some stuff, like a math test. I think I added that. I added that I wanted to take my kids shoe shopping, oil change, that type of thing. I added some stuff to my to-do list. I will say I'm pretty proud of myself for like my habits this week. I hit my step goal quite a bit. I worked out my 4 days this week. So I will say like it was a pretty like good and successful week. Wednesday, I ended up taking a sick day. My daughter had a migraine. I had a migraine too. And then I didn't go to the gym Friday. It was one of those days, but I ended up going to the gym Saturday with the family. So it kind of worked itself out. But yeah, so I'm kind of trucking through. Laundry is almost done. I've been like washing and drying all day, and I have like a pile of laundry sitting on my bed. So that's coming. And I'm going to be working on that, but, oh, excuse me. But I will say overall, let me get a tissue and wipe this up. There's some like condensation on the bottom of my cup. But I would say overall, it's been a, pretty productive week. Yesterday was probably like the first weekend, like I've like actually gotten out of the house as much as I have. The past few weeks I've been kind of like cooped up, so I'm glad to kind of like be doing things. So anyway, so that's how like the week is ending up. There'll be like a few habits that I complete. Like I really need to like update our spending. I mentioned in last week's video that I wanted to incorporate like spending updates in my morning routine, and I think that definitely, hey Sophie, I think that definitely worked better, like incorporating it into my morning routine as opposed to my evening routine. By the time my evening routine kind of rolls around, I'm tired and I'm just trying to get through stuff. I'm a little bit fresher in the morning. So that was helpful, shifting that. So I just incorporated that slowly into my routine in the morning, and it worked out great. So yeah, so anyway, cool. Let's get started. I do want to say I was doing some journaling and looking through my stickers. So I subbed for the planner spot for a while, and I really want to use like these sheets up again in the spirit of using my stuff. Just so you guys know, also, my personal rings is off to the side. This is where I have like a lot of stuff noted that's coming up this week that I went ahead and wrote as it came up. It's a big week for my oldest daughter. She's trying out for the high school cheerleading team. So she's going to be very busy next week. And I hope her migraines and headaches kind of stay out of the way for that. I'm going to use this washi. I just think it's cute. I can't remember where it's from, but I like the way it looks, and I think it's going to match fairly well with what I got happening here. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start prepping my boxes. Well, before I do that, let me get my pencil and I'll draw my line down the center. I'm still really enjoying like the layout I'm using. So, yeah, it's been working good. I'm gonna use my pencil board because sometimes I get caught on stickers and the line gets a little wonky. And I am thinking about, I don't know, I've been thinking about it. I said I was going to do it Friday, but I never did it. I thought about going back on my Tiffany's Plans Instagram. I haven't been on social media a ton. I do post, like, I have like a private Facebook page that I post because I have a lot of family that lives in the Philippines. And that's how a lot of them like get to see like my kids and stuff. So I do post on like my Facebook. That's about the only social media I use besides YouTube. But I don't know. I was thinking about it and then I never did it. So maybe I'm not ready yet. I don't know what my aversion is right now to Instagram. I just wonder, before I took my break, I felt like I spent a lot of time on that app. And so it's just kind of learning, I don't know, just learning some self-control. And that was part of my impulsive like spending, like buying stuff, is like I saw all the like shiny and new stuff and I was just buying stuff. So I don't know. I'm still undecided. I don't want to be like influenced. I'm doing really good with not like spending, you know, money. Oh, that one got a little sideways, but that's cool. And just that type of stuff. And I don't want to like go back. And I know I'm responsible for my behavior, but anyway, I'm just kind of, I don't know, undecided. But I did think about the other day. I was even like telling Tiff, I was like, I think I'm going to get back on Instagram. But I never did. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, cool. Sorry. You guys are probably like, who gives a shit? Okay. I'm going to do like what I did last week. And I'm going to, let me see, how far up did I go? Is that like even? Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of work my habit tracker a little bit. It also did help for me to highlight all the way across, by the way. So I'm going to work backwards. Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Okay, cool beans. And I'm going to use Tombow 992. And I'm just going to highlight across all the way down for my habits. I'm proud of myself this week. I did really good with my water intake for most days. I was pretty active this week. I spent a lot of the week feeling like crap, but I'm just trying to push through. Like, I'm tired of feeling like crap, so I'm trying to push through here. Okay. And then I'm just gonna, I guess I'm gonna use a ruler and I'm just gonna draw a line like so down here, and then I'll let that dry, and then I'll fill in my habits like towards the end. Okay, so let's do this. I'm not going to call it habits this week. We're going to call it goals this week. And I'm going to use these little stickers from the planner spot that I have. So I'm not stamping this week, but we're going to say that's goals. And then I went ahead and pulled out this one. So I think I'm just going to do a to-do sticker here. I'm just going to stick it. Whoop. Like right here. Okay, nice. All right, let's get to planning. Monday, there's nothing on the schedule for Monday, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like denote the events first. Okay, so Tuesday, we have 2 things. Wednesday, Thursday, we have lots of things. Friday, we have 2 things. And the weekend. Oh, and you guys, next week is spring break. So, like, if I make it to Friday, then I'm off for a week. Next week, I'm off for the week. Okay. So, like I was saying, cheer clinic starts Tuesday. Oh, I went, like, my mind went blank. So, it's 3:20 to 5:30. I'm just going to put clinic. And then we have 6:15 gymnastics. I don't know if Malaya will want to go to gymnastics. She might. She did that last year when she was doing clinics and tryouts. She went to gymnastics to practice a little bit more. So it's going to be completely up to her if she goes, but Sophie will definitely go because they won't have gymnastics next week because it'll be spring break. And then Wednesday, we have clinic. Thursday is the busy day. So, as always, we have 5:30. That's supposed to be 5:30 clinic. And then we have 4P vocal, 5P acting improv, and then 6:15 gymnastics. Nope, 6:30. Oh my goodness. I wrote, yep. Again, don't know if Malaya is going to want to go. She may opt not to. And then Friday it's 3:15 tryouts. And then 17P team cheer roster posted. Okay, and then Saturday, I know I want to go grocery shopping. And Sunday will be YouTube day. And I think after I get finished filming this, I'm probably going to hop on and film my flips of my weeks and my cousin for February. Okay. And then husband gets paid Friday. So I'm going to put a little sticker there if I can find one. I have plenty of payday stickers. I just have to find it. I think it might be in this folder. I'm sorry, I'm not even in frame as I'm flipping through my little payday. I use a Scripps by LNC payday sticker. I love these stickers so much. Okay, hold please. Maybe. Ooh, maybe not. Oh dear. I think these are oopsies, y'all. She was very kind and sent me these because I absolutely loved her stickers. Okay. So I'm always gonna shout it out. Okay. So I'm just gonna stick it here because usually Fridays are pretty easy and low key. I don't tend to do a ton of stuff on Fridays. Yeah, husband and I had a date night last Friday. It was lovely. We went to this restaurant. It's called UBK, Urban Barn Kitchen. They have the best like Southern soul food, comfort food. And they actually like were named one of the best restaurants, like on USA Today's like best restaurants list or something. And they're not like you would think they would be like a fine dining place, but they're not. Their prices are very reasonable, but the food is amazing. It was so good. So we ate way too much. Okay. Vacuum. Okay. Tuesday, I think I want to vacuum as well. I'm referencing my cleaning routine list. It's in my personal rings. And I want to do laundry. I like to do like a midweek laundry thing on Wednesdays. That's just so I don't get too far behind. And then Thursday, no chores will be assigned, but we're going to look at, let's see, paycheck budget. Just to kind of prepare for payday. And then Sunday, I want to try to keep up with my routine of chores and laundry. I'm sure stuff, oh, you know what? I'm going to make myself a note to turn in, choir field trip form. My oldest daughter does choir, and they usually do like a spring like field trip where they like go out of town and they're going somewhere fun, and she really wants to go, but there's limited seating. So we did some fundraising, and I need to make sure that form gets turned in. And I think that's it for right now for that. Okay, so now let's plan out my workouts for the week. So again, I'm going to just highlight across the top, and I'm going to get me like a little workout icon sticker. I have a bunch from Ardennis that I had ordered a while ago, and I like them. I think they're cute. So we're just going to stick that on there to signify my workouts. I think we're going up to like 200 on the deadlift this week. We were at 195 last week. I was repping it. I'm still repping 195. So, but it's heavy and like my hands are like callousing. So I was like, maybe I need to like get some gloves or something. Okay. So Monday, we're going to do legs on Monday. So it's going to be legs, RDLs, and treadmill. And then Tuesday is going to be upper treadmill. Wednesday, I want to do shoulders, RDLs. Am I like smearing ink? Where's my and treadmill? Thursday, my husband and I haven't discussed like how we're doing the Thursday situation, so I'm going to leave that blank. Friday, I don't think we're going to make it to the gym. Honestly, I'm not going to make it to the gym on Friday because I'm probably going to have to go pick Malaya up. Because once the I don't know what time they need to be picked up. But usually like what they do is they like cycle through, like they do like groups for tryouts. And then like once you're done, you get to go. So I think what I'm going to plan to do is work out on Saturday. And that's going to be legs, RDLs, and treadmill. And then if I can get to the gym Thursday, then I'm going to do another upper body workout. I have a good little process happening. Okay, now I'm going to put in my habits. So it's going to be, I don't know why I'm doing this. Let's see, spending. And spending is like updating my spending. Gym and workout. My goal is 3 to 4 times a week, 10K steps. I'd like to hit that 80% of the time. 64 ounces of water. I want to do that daily. It doesn't always happen that way, given that I have like a coffee and caffeine addiction. But like I really want to do it daily. Read and journal. I'm pretty good about reading daily. Journaling, I do it most of the time. There might be like a day or two that I skip. Clean or tidy. That honestly, for me, is just a reminder most days to walk around my house, do like a quick pickup. That way when the weekend comes and I'm not like spending my whole weekend cleaning, then I do like exfoliate and retinol. Last week, I exfoliated twice. No, I haven't exfoliated twice. I will exfoliate twice this week that we're in because I usually exfoliate on Sunday. It's part of my routine, but I exfoliated on Wednesday, I never do that. And then paint. I'm trying to watercolor more. And then I have Sophie homework, and that's included reading, and then Malaya homework. And I never could figure out what that last habit was that I wanted to do. So, didn't happen. This week is crazy. Oh, I did my March budget, so that's cool. Okay. So, and it's very possible. Yeah, I was going to say, is it very possible that I didn't let the ink dry? I'm trying to look to see what all I need to do for the upcoming week. I'm still trying to come up with a meal planning system, y'all. Let me show y'all my meal planning system that I came up with. You know, my personal rings, like I have this like ongoing like to buy list, and I just go down it. There we go. That's my fancy meal plan for the week. I only plan dinners, but I just was like, we gotta come up with something to eat. So that's my meal plan. So check. That's my system. It doesn't have to be complex, y'all. It really doesn't. I'm trying to think if there's anything on my mind that I need to do. I need to, no, I'm trying to think. What do I need to get done? And I don't really have an answer for that. I'm trying to check to make sure. As of right now, I can't think of anything on my to-do list that isn't like on a day specific to do. So I'm just going to leave it blank for the moment. Okay. Because I'm not just going to like write stuff down just to write stuff down. Because that doesn't make any sense to me. That would be dumb of me, honestly. Okay. So let's use some of these deco stickers here. I don't know. I'm just trying to use them up. Okay. So I'm going to use this little lampy thingy here. Maybe. That works. And then maybe, I kind of wanted to use this little planner, but it just seems big. Maybe I can put it like here. I don't know. Let's just go for it. Just for funsies. Why the heck not? That's cool. And then glasses. I always love like glasses stickers. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. I just think they look cool. And then, yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll do for now. So, yeah, nothing like super fancy for the week. You know, that's what I have going on. As the week progresses and then as things like come up, then it's very likely that I'll add more stuff. But for right now, like I'm good. So anyway, guys, that's my week. Thank you so much for joining me today as I planned my week. I guess if you have any questions, comment those down below. I have sucked at responding to YouTube comments lately. I apologize. I see them. I just don't respond. I'm sorry. That's terrible, but I don't know why. Usually I see them when I'm in the middle of something and then I tell myself like, hey, I'm going to respond to that. And then I don't. Do you guys ever do that? Okay. Anyway, enough with the rambling. So yes. So, if you have a question, comment that down below. I'm sorry if I don't respond. I'm just going to say it on the front end. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye, friends.